Hey everybody, welcome back to Jersey Boys Outdoors. This is our October 24th fishing report for the Jersey Shore. Well, guys, it is good to be back. I think like Craig said last week, I was down in eastern North Carolina doing some hurricane relief. We took a group of about 9 guys down there. We were at a camp rebuilding some cabins and putting up some decks. So we had a great time. It was awesome to get to just go down there and help serve and clean up like that while we were there.
Yeah, it was glad you get down there, but I'm also happy to have you back. It is not easy doing these reports alone. Guys, just real quick, want to bring to your attention again our largest striper contest for the month of October. Right now, Ronaldo Mole is in the lead, but I don't think that's going to stay that way. Sorry, Ronaldo. But listen, all you got to do is send us a picture of your fish next to a tape measure. We understand that, obviously the preservation of these stripers is important. So, we're somewhat lenient with our tape next to these stripers. Obviously they're delicate fish. Want to get back in the water as fast as possible. So just do your best to get a tape measure next to that thing and then get it back in the water as quick as possible. But take a picture of it, send it to us. Use our text line, Facebook, Instagram, email, any of those things. Get us in your pictures and enter the contest. It's that simple. You win a hat from us, some merchandise from Rambler, also a really nice fillet knife from Rambler, some bougie baits, and then a gift card from Riptide Bait and Tackle. Those are all of our great sponsors, and we always appreciate them. I think that's all we have for now. So let's get into the report.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so I have Calvin Wicker. He was out with his wife, Kayla, and his dad. They were fishing the mouth of the Mulliga River. They were trolling for stripers when Kayla was able to land this nice 29.5-inch striper. So it's a nice fish. I'd be happy to catch that. And Brian Valentine was out with his older son fishing the Hackensack River when his son was able to land 2 fat 32-inch stripers using a Tsunami 5-inch bunker. Brian went out again near the same spot. This time he was using the Magic Eel, and the Magic started that he landed 4 fish in under an hour and a half, the largest being caught by his son. Funny story, it was actually caught on Brian's fishing pole because while Brian was taking a picture of his third fish, his son stole his pole. So
it's always the way it happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny. Kids these days.
Good to see that Magic Eel, though, is coming through again for Brian.
That's right. And Ronaldo Mole, he was out Saturday night in the Raritan Bay using a back bay plug when he landed several stripers at 36-inch range, then lost a nice 45-incher at the side of his kayak when his braid snapped. So I know that is a heartbreaking feeling. I'm sure it's happened to the best of us, but yeah, oh man, that's tough.
Snapping your line, that hurts.
Yeah. That hurts. And then finally, I have Captain Andy with Riptide Bait and Tackle. He shared this report from Sophia, who was fishing the waters around Brigantine. She landed her first ever striper. So that is a memory that is going to last a lifetime.
Yeah, that's cool. We got a couple firsts in this report. All right, I got Brian Rodriguez. He has knocked Ronaldo Mole off the leaderboard. Brian has no mercy here. Ronaldo, listen, man, there's still time left. You got about, 6 days, 7 days, something like that. Anyway, Brian was able to land this monster 43-inch striper while fishing off the surf of the Raritan Bay. Brian said that the night was slow. They fished from 6 to 9:30 p.m., only had about 1 to 2 bites. Then he felt something, like he had something on his rod, so he started reeling. He said there wasn't much fight until it got close, and then this thing took off. Brian said that this is the biggest striper he's caught off the surf in 15 years. He caught it on clams from Upfront Bait and Tackle in Keyport. So congratulations to Brian there for taking the lead. Martin Needle was out with some friends fishing the Sandy Hook area when they were able to land 5 giant stripers, with the largest being around the 40-inch mark. Now, I'll show you this picture here. They had a yardstick. So obviously a yardstick is 36 inches. And so we're lenient with the measurements, but at some point we do have to draw a line. That we're estimating about the 40-inch marking. Obviously you can see it's larger than a yardstick. But anyway, obviously some nice fish. They were all caught on chartreuse-colored shad umbrella rigs. So it looks like a heck of a day. And Martin said he's been watching our reports for the last 2 years. So Martin, that's pretty awesome, man. We appreciate your continued support. It's much appreciated. Then Jason from Ski Fish and Enjoy Life on YouTube sent in a couple reports. First, his wife was able to land this 26-inch bonus striper while fishing the back bays of northern New Jersey using small plastic paddle tails. Jason said that they are picking through a lot of schoolies right now, but there are some nicer ones mixed in. He also sent in this report of his buddy Pete, who was able to land this nice 28-incher, which was his first ever striper, and he was also fishing the Raritan Bay. So it seems like We are getting some nicer stripers starting to filter in here. Obviously, they're starting up north, and then hopefully they'll get down to us in the farther southern regions here. But the Tautog are still around. I got Joel Confino. Joel, I always appreciate people who break their names up like that. That was very helpful because who knows how much I would have butchered it if you didn't do that. So Joel Confino, who watched our report and decided to take off work to head down to the Barnegat Light to try to catch some Tautog, and he did just that. He landed 6 with 3 at keeper size. He was also looking for stripers, didn't catch any stripers, but did pull in this spiny dogfish, and Joel was using green crab. So, guys, listen, we feel like we got a lot of love this week, and we appreciate that. We obviously couldn't do this without you guys. We really appreciate your support. So continue to send us in your reports, and listen, we'll see you next week.
Good luck, guys.